Hey Gemini, welcome guys to Tip Talks 22. If y'all have been waiting for me to get to y'all sign, thank you for your patience. Okay, um, yeah, I definitely have to take care of myself, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, energetically, and physically, right? Before I can continue to give to the collective. So sometimes I'll be having to kick and scream to do that, but the universe be like, I said what I said, right? So that's basically what's been the situation. But we are here and ready to go now. And I feel like just looking at the cards and the way y'all came out, y'all are Gemini energy. And Gemini is that twin sign energy. I'm like, dang, either Gemini got a lot going on or it's some twin shit happening over here, right? I don't know. Let's get into it. We're gonna do take a look at career and finance, right? We'll do past, present, future, and then romantic love, past, present, future, and then your spirit message, which kind of looks like it's about love anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Jamal, this is so interesting because your overall energy in career and finance, right? It's the Nine of Cups energy. And the Nine of Cups is like, the card of wish fulfillment, right? It's like definitely an energy of not being concerned about something. Also, too, it could be like a project that you love or enjoy, kind of coming to close to being finished or close to fruition in some way, right? So I was like, let me lay out the cards, right, to see specifically what Spirit is telling us with this Nine of Cups energy, right? Because yeah, with the with here, this could also be about like something that you are doing a good job at, right? That you're getting some type of recognition for. But it feels like like the money's good. I feel like the money's good in whatever it is that you do. But there may have been like some type of doubt or self doubt here. I don't know if you deal with a boss or a supervisor with that Knight of Swords who like either puts a lot of pressure on you or I often say harasses you with that Knight of Swords energy. It doesn't have to be harassment, but yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you might look at like, okay, why are you here again? Right? You either I don't want to say you don't trust this person. I feel like you're comfortable with this person with that Ten of Coins energy, but at the same time, it's like being comfortable with your distant cousin because you know y'all cousins, that kind of energy. Um, some of y'all could be in a space as well where it's like you have really been hoping for, wanting, even some type of raise or promotion of some sort, right? But then it's like you want that, but you're also kind of doubtful that that would be the case. And that could also be why you're getting some type of like pressure energy from your supervisor as well. But I feel like whatever this is, either you are receiving some type of recognition in the workplace that's going to lead to you being celebrated, or like a job well done, a project well done. Yeah, getting some type of recognition or reward for something that you've done well. Mm-hmm. Shown up definitely as boss energy. Look at that. Some of you may be thinking of moving into a new opportunity where you're working for yourself or by yourself. I'm not really getting entrepreneurial energy, but it could well be. It could well be that, but it's some type of new opportunity that's leading to like a new source of income, a new sense of abundance here. But I don't know what it is. It feels like whatever this is, it's going to lead to more work. Yeah, lead to more work for you. I feel like too, part of you are like, okay, that ain't really enough money, so you maybe having to do some type of salary negotiations. But I feel like you kind of asserting yourself in that way is going to pay off for you in a big way. You'll see something coming to fruition, but you are definitely going to have to be willing to speak up on your own behalf. I saw somebody, I don't know what the post was. Oh, but they were talking about how much money their company had made and that they only got a 2% raise. And my immediate thought was, did they just give you that, or did you just say, okay, that's good enough, right? So yeah, a lot of times I'm telling people like, yeah, kind of negotiate that. Tell them what you offer, what you bring to the table, what you've done in this past year, so that you can get a raise that's higher than what you're being offered. Is that type of energy here? So I feel like that's going to be the case for you. There will be some type of negotiation. But I feel like there's something about you, Gemini. Because it feels like you feel like either you're not good enough or you probably don't deserve what it is that you want. And you like super doubtful. Super doubtful. But I feel like not only are you going to be surprised, I feel like there are people who are either jealous of you or competing against you. And that may be why you feel like, okay, I don't stand a chance. Like there's this sense of competition around you. For whatever this raise, this promotion is, this acknowledgement, I'm going to tell you to don't be afraid to shine. Okay. Don't downplay. Lucy's going nuts. Don't downplay your abilities and what it is that you do and can do. Yeah. Okay. I just heard like don't be afraid to toot your own horn. You know, within reason though, right? Just don't let nobody play you like you don't know what the hell you're doing. Or like you don't deserve the increase, because you do. Okay? Yeah, I mean, we got the Emperor here, we got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is usually like an energy of climbing a ladder. It's boss energy. I'm telling you. Some of you could have been contemplating like either taking some sort of, look at that, hiatus, some sort of break, maybe mental health or stress break. And then, or I say thinking about it, you could benefit from that, de-stressing just a little bit, and then coming back, because some of you guys are really, really working hard, where you are maybe kind of burned out from the job. Like you're just not so in love with it, but that's usually because you may be giving too much time to it. Not only the time that you spend at the job, but the time that you like taking projects home, right? So your home and work life balance may not be the same. I feel like that something about that though is changing for you, and it could just be the fact that you you get to take this break, or your contribution to the company as a leader is finally acknowledged, right? So usually when we are not feeling like we're being taken for granted, um, or we feel more valued, the way that we perceive like the environment changes. Does that make sense? Like, oh, okay, I know they know that it's important what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go harder for it, right? Definitely that type of energy. I feel like this is just like wherever you are right now. I don't know if you guys are like lacking this confidence energy, or just feeling like maybe you should focus on something else, or there's like an energy of confusion. Is there growth in this company, or there are new opportunities, or will your ships ever come in, or will you be successful, or are you supported in your position? If you're having any of these thoughts, I feel like this is temporary. Something is going to happen in your career that's going to make you say, oh, I was probably worried about nothing. Right? And you may even change the way you're looking at your boss or your supervisor as well. Because I do feel like there's a sudden change that you're not aware of, and it could be in management in general. So that could be you relocating or moving to a different position, or it could be a supervisor fighting on your behalf. Whatever the case, it's a win for you. Okay, it's a win for you. I feel like it's something that is going to please you tremendously with this Nine of Cups energy. Um, Here in the past, I do feel like whatever it is that you do, you've always kind of felt like, this is the job you're supposed to have. This is what you were meant to do, whether that be the profession or your money. Like, there's no sense of real lack here when it comes to this. Yeah, there's a sense of contentment here. Yeah, I feel like intuitively you make choices with your finances and your career that are going to be in your best interest, and that's paying off or has paid off in the past. I do feel like when there was a point, what is this that we left? Yeah, where you may have had to make a judgment call, and that could have been, it doesn't even have to be about career. It could be about the department, or your perspective on what it is that you do, or how you look at certain people that you work with. Yeah, is this worth it, or should I trust the stability that I have there, or is there something else that I could be doing to like improve my stability? So I feel like there was a decision or a choice there, but I feel like there's always been a sense of abundance or stability. Yeah. So while something may have changed, I feel like things slowly started to improve, or improved in a way that allowed you to stress just a little bit less. Yeah, to get out of that zone of like mental conflict and overthinking. Yeah, I feel like you kind of dug in just a little bit. Yeah. It's like, what am I trying to manifest? I'm like I don't say not what are you trying to manifest, but if you were trying to manifest better, there may have been like a realization that, okay, I'm in the better. What happened in the past happened in the past. I don't know if you guys have always had really good finances. I don't feel like you have. I feel like you've suffered some financial loss or setbacks previously, but not here. It was before this. Right? And it's like wondering if things will ever improve, or if they'll pay off. And you're like, yeah, I'm living what I manifested, right? It's kind of like the energy of looking back at something like, dang, a year ago, what I'm wanting, what I'm living right now is what I prayed for a year ago. It's that kind of energy. And it's like things are improving. So yeah, I feel like too presently here, look, you guys have the High Priestess and the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins is definitely like money coming in. Could be a windfall, could be a bonus. It is definitely oftentimes a gift of energy, or money or effort or time. It can also be a new career opportunity. But with that high priestess, the high priestess often suggests that you be patient with the situation and, of course, trust your intuition, but like take some time to really consider, okay, what is it that I want to do when it comes to this? So let me clarify what this high priestess is for our Gemini collective right now. Some of you maybe, yeah, with that Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands, some of you may be traveling for work, like you travel for work and a work opportunity. You may be wanting to move or relocate for a work opportunity, right? What's this Page of Wands? So there could definitely be an offer of some sort. But it may take you somewhere else. You could travel for work somewhere where you either meet someone that you have a strong connection to or you used to have a connection to. So it's like I would have considered living there because that person's there. Or I would consider moving. Oh, yeah. I would consider moving there because that person's there. But I'm needing to make a choice or decision to figure out if that type of move would be worth it. Yeah. So I feel like that may be part of the decision that some of you are making. And some of you, this doesn't even have to, even though the Lovers is here, Gemini energy. Some of you, this is about you choosing between your own fears here, right? And those fears could surround anything. This is a collective reading, so I'm not going to go through all of that. But these fears could surround like the actual move, relocating, maybe by yourself. Maybe you don't have family where you're being guided to go, right? Maybe a position or a job that you're being offered will require more energy, effort on your part. Some of you may just be kind of lacking confidence in some other way, all right? Some of you guys, I feel like, have a really tough time like letting yourselves be seen. So I don't know if you guys, I feel like you guys are being called to lead or be in some type of leadership position in some way. Spirit wants you, I was going to say, I feel like you meant to do it. You're meant to do it. But I also feel like I shouldn't just tell you that. Because first of all, if you don't believe it about yourself, ain't nothing I say gonna really influence that. But second of all, part of this high priestess energy is to use your own intuition to make your own choices and your own decisions, right? So that's part of your lesson as well. I do feel like it's something that would pay off for you in the long run with that Six of Coins showing up there. Because like I said, Six of Coins is like a payout, a positive payout, right? Something really working out in your favor, where you may have come from a place with that Five of Coins energy where you were concerned about closing a chapter or something not working out. That Six of Coins is like, let me make you an offer you can't refuse. It's definitely a generous offer. It's a windfall. Definitely something you invested time and energy into, giving you like a good return. Okay. So yeah, what I say, I'm telling you, something working out in your favor. If this is an actual legal case here, I feel like it's gonna go well for you. While you may feel like it was sudden or you didn't see it coming or would cause some type of disruption, no, I feel like the shock is gonna be like, what? That Six of Wands, that victory card, the success card. Again, the Two of Wands. There's some type of traveling here, relocating, moving, future plan setting here. Like you didn't see this thing happening or coming, but this is what is happening and coming. With that Page of Wands energy here, it's like you have an opportunity to explore something that either may see you traveling or just maybe even exploring something that you've kind of always been curious about from a professional standpoint, from a passion standpoint, right? So yeah, I feel like too, as you take this opportunity, also with this star card here too. Listen, the star card is what the star card is. It is success. It is acknowledgement. It is stability. It is growth. It is promotion. It is all the things, right? I feel like that's what's happening for you guys. And here in the near future with this 10 of Wands, I feel like it's going to be very important for you guys to learn to delegate, because that 10 of Wands is like, okay, I'm working too hard, or I got so much on my plate, where it could actually lead to like um illnesses or health concerns that are stress related. So be very careful of kind of keeping that home work life balance. Don't be afraid to delegate. Um and delegate could look like hiring employees, hiring an assistant, hiring a housekeeper, like whatever it is you feel you need to do to lighten your own load is going to be super beneficial for you in the future. Be sure that you guys are willing to not just be the helpers, but to allow yourselves to be helped as well. Okay. And some of y'all, that's gonna be a task, because it's gonna be like, either you don't know how to sit still, or like you don't like not being on the go. But I feel like there is gonna come a time where you're going to be able to chill the heck out. Okay. Where you won't have to be as busy. Even if you are pursuing your passions, you won't have to be as busy. Maybe that's if you guys are moving or relocating. Maybe that's it being where you relocate or move to, being in a calmer city or quieter city, right? Whatever the case is. Yeah, and I feel like it's coming with good financial news. But when you're being guided to rest, y'all rest, okay? Because I'm telling you, some of y'all are like, stay in masculine energy. Like there's always going to be something to be done, something that you need to be doing, some money to be made, right? Which may or may not be true, but there needs to be a balance, okay, where you're not just in go get 'em mode all the time. Allow yourself time to rest and relax, and to be in the mode of receptivity. Let the universe bring it to you. All right. I hope that was helpful, guys. We're gonna move on, goosies, to romantic love, and I'm not gonna even pause it because what, y'all. So when I first saw this card, first of all, you guys got the sacral chakra, right, as your overall energy. However, it's in reverse. My initial thought with this particular card, because the sacral chakra, right, it's all about your emotions. Um, it doesn't really have like a traditional meaning in this particular deck. This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. It's just the meaning of the chakra cards. But I mean of the chakra, right, which is all about your emotions. It's your negative emotions. It is your sexual energy. It is your comfortability with intimacy, whether that be physical or emotional. It is your creative energy as well. So that is sexual, but that's also art based or whatever the case. However, it was in reverse. And I said, okay, y'all, am I supposed to leave that in reverse? The spirit said yes. And so when I saw that card, intuitively, I just immediately thought, like, somebody got a low libido. Like, they're not interested in like sex stuff. They're not concerned about it. Hell, that might be because you're doing so much with work. That's one thing. But then as I laid out the rest of y'all's cards and I saw this card, I said, oh, Gemini. Gemini has a hardened heart, it feels like. Gemini, I don't know if y'all are just like cold to love. Goosey's going crazy too. I don't know if you are cold to love or you just so indifferent. Yeah. You tired of being manipulated or played, or you like, that shit is not going to stress me out. It's not going to stress me out. You're feeling defeated in a situation you could have suffered from or had a painful ending as well with that Ten of Swords energy. Definitely some negative patterns in the past that could have either like created some fears for you guys, or just some beliefs. Yeah, where it's like you have adopted a belief that you may not even be trying no more. I'm not offering my cup of love to nobody. Everybody is dealing with some type of imbalance or wants you to give more than they give it. Like, yeah, Gemini, I'm hearing a whole lot in my head. Like, you guys, you guys have likely dealt with somebody in the past that you overgave to. They could have been cocky or overly confident, or maybe even like a full-blown narcissist, right? Yeah, and I feel like for you guys, some of you have set up like a defense mechanism where it's like, yeah, in order to in order to protect myself from this type of stuff or this type of foolishness, I'm gonna just be alone. You got these boundaries up, these borders up, these walls up, honey. I'm telling you, I initially was like, somebody's got a low libido, like they are not interested in romance at all. And then Goosey's going nuts. And then as I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, okay. But I will tell you this: while I don't feel like you're supposed to have a hardened heart, but I was thinking this morning, not even in meditation, just because I've been so freaking super, so freaking and super, all of that introspective. I was thinking like it is really difficult to live a life of challenge and to not have your heart hardened, right? Where I'm looking at people like, if that mother had did that, or if they had honored me the way I honored that situation, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, you can really look at it like that, or you can consciously make the choice to be like, you know what? Life happens for me, not to me. If that hadn't happened, I would have known this about myself. I wouldn't have realized this truth. I know it's preparation for something, like changing the narrative, the way that you replay the events in your head, right? But you guys have, I feel like, experienced some challenges in love that has you kind of like off of it, okay? Like off of it altogether. So here in the past, you have that Ace of Swords energy, clarity of belief. So there may have been in the past either some thoughts or beliefs that you had about a person or a certain relationship in general. It could be like a certain relationship or how you felt about love and romance all the way around, right? But with that ace of swords energy coming out, it's like I'm realizing some things either about a past person, could be an ex, someone that you have or had a family life with, maybe divorced or spent some time alone from that. But I feel like there's something here. Yeah, something that happened in that situation shaped the way you view marriage or commitment, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this could be you looking at someone like they're different or they've changed. They're not like in and out or inconsistent anymore. Guess that's just who they were with me. Like back then. And as a result of that, I feel like, yeah, it feels like looking back at a situation and being like, if they had fought for us back then we'd be here by now. Or it could be like, too little, too late. Now they've grown up. Now they see you. Now they understand. But now I'm awesome and successful and have moved on and I'm over that old shit. So yeah, no, stay the hell away from me, right? It's still like that defensive energy, right? But it's like some type of realization that you've had about someone or about love after doing a little bit of reflecting. So some of you is like you had either blocked someone or kind of closed the door, but now you may, with the judgment card, you may have kind of let go of that blocked off energy. But it's like, I'm not saying we cool or nothing, but we are slowly, because I've had this epiphany, we're slowly coming around from where we used to be. Right? I'm telling you, this could be somebody that some of y'all live with. Taurus energy showing up there, Virgo energy's there. Of course, Gemini energy's there. Aquarius energy showing up quite a bit as well. Scorpio for sure. Sagittarius for sure. Okay. So presently here, we have the moving on card. So this could be an energy of letting bygones be bygones, or you could be moving on from a specific person. But then too, you have this card that came out at the same time. So I don't know if this is y'all dealing with two different people, or this is you feeling two different types of ways about things, right? There could be someone that you are walking away from specifically, but then you could also be emotionally detaching from the idea of romance altogether. Because we'll talk about it in a second. That near future, honey. Hold on. Yeah, so you guys will be dealing with somebody or someone from your past. This will be someone who is or was materialistic, or who had kind of a worldly focus, where they either acted like, pretended, or wanted to, like, be this financial superstar, but they may not have been that in reality. They're showing up as like a page energy. This would be somebody who had an issue, a jealousy issue as well. This would be definitely somebody who could be jealous of your money, your abundance with that ace of coins here, your finances. Who either is your wish fulfillment or you were theirs at some point. But somebody's looking at them or this person as like an ended cycle, right? And this could have been a marriage or commitment, or like a Libra or Taurus energy. Could have been a marriage or commitment here that you had with this person. But look, I feel like you left that or walked away from it with this moving on card. So yeah, I feel like this is a specific person. Yeah, this is somebody who may have been kind of emotionally immature themselves or childish, but also like a bit of a narcissist. This could also be somebody who, I don't want to say they make you like feel like vulnerable, This could be like the last time you were like, I bet I won't be vulnerable for nobody else or with nobody else, right? Kind of like fool me once, but fool me twice, not happening. I feel like that's the energy that you guys are in right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is somebody too that you are putting boundaries in place. Still quite likely somebody you could have or should have separated from some time ago. But something about them has you a little intrigued. It doesn't feel like mixed messages because I feel like y'all the one that's kind of going back and forth on how you feel about it. It doesn't feel like you get mixed messages or mixed signals. It just feels like the way that you view this person is what's changing. It's like I'm having this flare up. Like it could be a physical, sexual attraction, but also emotional attraction as well. Where it's like, damn, these feelings coming out of nowhere. Should we give that a chance? Should we work on it? You could be dealing with somebody who is fun, talkative, that you would be open to kind of having adventures with. But part of you also feels like they may be deceptive or they've been a liar or they've been sneaky in the past. But maybe you looked at them wrong or you judged them wrong, right? Oh, Lordy. So yeah, some of y'all are in an energy of let the past be the past. But you still hold something either for this person. I feel like you still do just a little bit. Because here we also have this detached card. This card usually comes out when you're being told or guided to emotionally detach from someone or something, right? This particular card, guys, is all about the ego. All right? Gemini, I know you're going to want to hear this. Or you're not going to want to hear this. In tradition, in like a traditional deck, this would have been similar to the Justice card. But this card usually comes out when it's like you need to detach emotionally from a situation so you can see it clearly, like you can see the truth of the matter, right? But some of y'all are either blaming someone, or you made a conclusion about someone, and you may be too emotionally connected to that person or to that situation to see it honestly. So it's kind of like saying, "Oh, it was all their fault," but then not looking at all the stuff you did prior to shit hitting the fan, right? Like all their fault could have been their reaction to something that you did as an action previously, which maybe but prior to now you hadn't been willing to look at or to see. And some of you are seeing it, which may be why you're like, let's just let the past be the past, right? Or this person's changed, right? Mm-hmm. And some of y'all, it's like because of this hurt or this pain, you have emotionally detached in a way that's created this block or this blockage, right? So it's not towards a specific person per se that you are emotionally detaching. It's from the idea of love or romance, right? Like keep it friendly, keep your friendships. And that's the extent of it, right? Because there's this sense of not wanting to get hurt. I feel like there are some past feelings and emotions and romantic love that need healing from you, that you need to acknowledge. So this could be somebody who has cheated in the past or cheated on you in the past, to be more specific. Or this could just be like, you know what? I'm so tired of the same pattern. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, all right? Hold my hand. No, seriously, hold it. Um, when the pattern repeats itself, it's not just the other people, because these are is often you being attracted to the same type of person. It's often also you needing something to be met from the connection that you build or create with this same type of person. So the reason why the universe tends to allow it to repeat is so that you can see or get the message or the lesson, which is why I'm saying to take a step back so that you can see this situation clearly. I feel like for many of you, it's either like you guys have a type or it's like it always happens this way, right? But you guys may see it as just the other person. You guys may go for the person that you're most physically attracted to, and you don't see. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. You may go for the person that you're most physically attracted to, but then you may not realize, oh, if I'm physically attracted to them, a lot of other people are too. So this is like the player type, the inconsistent type. Yeah. So it's like you guys may have a tendency to, and this could be the energy of the people you're selecting, or this could be your energy as well. You could most definitely be a person who likes to date multiple people as well. But then you get upset when you deal exclusively with someone who kind of wants exclusivity. Well, why did you go into this type of relationship if you know you like to date around? Right? So that's what I mean when I'm saying like patterns. So Spirit is saying for you guys, this is not the time to force a relationship. I feel like you are in this space or this stage of detaching, of stepping back here so that you can see something with truth and clarity. But in the near future here, we have that hangman energy, the number, not the hangman, the hermit energy. Number 9, the seek. Seek. That is a major arcana. But which means like this is something, a major situation in your life, right? Um that hermit energy says, okay, it's time for you. Like there's something here that either you are searching for, or you go looking for, or you're wanting to know. But this card says it's time for you to retreat, to pull your energy back, to spend some time in solitude, to not force any type of relationship at this time, so that you can not focus on any type of romantic relationship, and really give that energy to not only yourself, like pour into yourself, but also to seek clarity, answers. Honestly, right? What is it that you want for yourself, but also what ideally do you want in your partnerships or relationships? Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all need a just a stress break anyway. What am I saying? What I'm saying? What I'm saying? Listen, this card came out in work too. I'm telling you, that 10 of Wands is like something is overwhelmed, putting in a lot of effort, is causing a lot of stress. There's a reason why things have not worked or haven't been working. And this could be with your 10 of Cups, like it's making romantic love hard to, it's making it hard for you to feel fulfilled in a romantic partnership, right? It's like my wish fulfillment keep getting delayed like a mug. Yep. Because it feels unstable, but I'm not able to see why. Spirit wants you to take some time, to take a step back, to go within so that you can see why. Is it giving shadow work energy? A little bit, but I don't even feel like that. I feel like for some of y'all, it's just giving stop going. Stay at the house, right? And even if you stay at the house, turn the TV off. Turn on the meditative music. Think about the things that you try not to think about. Yeah. And not even trying to think about it to like come up with a solution. Just just sit and think about it. Like, because when you're trying to come up with a solution as you're trying to control it, just sit and think about it. What comes to your mind? Because a lot of times that's where the truth is, right? That's where the truth is. Yeah, so you can see where you have been not honest with yourselves about romantic partners, Gemini, where you have kind of gotten away with certain beliefs or behaviors for probably longer than you maybe should have, where you have even been sabotaging your own partnerships or relationships, right? Yeah, and what you can do to move through this period, if it is to be moved through. How you can adapt this lighter hearted perspective when it comes to matters of the heart. Healing this inner child. I'm telling you, it's giving that energy. Looking at past situations and learning from them. And I'm not saying learning like, oh, I ain't never I almost cussed hard. I ain't never effing with that type of person. Or I know they don't think they coming back. Like, no, I don't mean like that. That's not the lesson. That ain't the lesson. Okay. So here is your spiritual message, guys. Look at that. Love. Yes, love. I was like, oh Lord. When I saw that that's what it was, I said, hold on just a second. So let me see. Let me read from the book. I'm gonna read what the card says, but I love the way this is written in the book. You guys can pause it, or I don't know if you can make a clip or not. But allow this to be your affirmation. But the card says, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. It says there are 1,000,000 reasons to love, okay? Not to not love, not to harden your heart. Well, I said when it said embrace what makes you happy, I feel like I could hear one of y'all being like, I'm perfectly happy right now. Screw them. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. But you are really good at convincing yourself that that's the truth. But I don't feel like that's the case at all. But here is what the book says. It says, today I will love Before I talk, I will listen, which is also connected to that high priestess energy. Before I criticize, I will forgive. Before I judge, I will think. I remember that after all of this is over, the only thing that will really count is how we treated each other and how much we have loved. Okay. I realized, guys, the way that I expressed that reading, all y'all is it may not apply to all of y'all, right? Because some of y'all, it's like that justice card is a divorce and you fighting and arguing over property, right? That ain't for everybody. So take what resonates for you. Definitely don't force it. I hope it was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the engagement, the channel growth, all the things. Bye bye.